Hi everyone, it's your boy Just a Freak and I'm back with another video, and this time we're gonna do my manga haul for the month of February. I have two boxes of manga, both of them from Sci-Fi, and I also have one big box that contains one figure, multiple figures, I don't know, this one is from Manga Shop, so let's get into it. First, let's take a look at some manga, because probably most of you here are more interested about this. I leave the figure for the end of the video. But yeah, this is a box that comes from Sci-Fi. It's a UK-based online bookstore that kind of, let's say, took over what Book Depository was doing in the past, if you guys remember that. At the moment they have really good prices and they also offer good shipping and all of that stuff, and if you use the code JustAFreak on your order you'll get a percentage off the entire order. So yeah, it was pretty good so far. As you can see, a lot of wrappings, so usually the books were in perfect condition so far. You can see that in my other videos if you plan to check them out. They also sent some bookmarks, so that's always cool. I kind of have the habit of collecting the bookmarks, and I think that from this set I like these two the most. So yeah, let's see what else do I have here. So a lot of packaging, always good, kind of reminds me of Right Stuff in the US before it went down. And yeah, let me get this cleared up and we'll start going through the books. So the first one from this box was this box set for Chainsaw Man. This contains the full set of the season 1 of the story. This is by Tatsuki Fujimoto. You probably already heard of Chainsaw Man. It got a lot of hype with the manga, more when the anime came out. That's pretty amazing as well. And you can see that on Crunchyroll. But anyway, pretty happy that I finally managed to pick up Chainsaw Man. I'm kind of happy that I hold off until now so that they release a proper box set. Their first attempt was a failure in my opinion, but yeah, really happy to have this one. And by the moment this video comes out, there also should be an unboxing available for this box set, part of my box set series, where I show people what should they expect to see inside of one of these box sets. And yes, cool thing, they also added these protections in the packages for the corners, so yeah, that's pretty cool. As you can see, this looks really great and kind of seems to be in pristine condition. So yeah, pretty cool. Thumbs up from me from that part. Also in this box I got Toradora Volume 11, and if you guys have seen my older videos, I've been trying to collect this series for a long time. Now I'm finally up to date with it. I managed to pick up some of the out of print volumes, at least some of the volumes that were out of print for a long time, since they are reprinting this series from time to time. But anyway, I really love Toradora. I mean, I haven't read the manga yet, but it's one of my favorite animes, and I'm really glad to be able to collect the manga as well. Let me know if you like Toradora or if you saw Toradora. Next, let's take a look at the other package that I got from Sci-Fi. And yeah, this seems like a bigger box, so more manga for us. Tunnel bubble wrap. I heard that they got a bubble wrap machine. So as you can see, a lot of it here. Let me clean all of this up and we'll get into the actual volume. It also seems that in this one they packaged the volume by size in different parcels. So yeah, pretty cool, should help. The first two volumes from this box are Versailles of the Dead, Volume 3 and Volume 4. Now, this is a series that I actually thought that it was cancelled at a moment, because I haven't seen a new volume came out for a long time, but recently the rest of the volumes suddenly were up on the site, and I managed to get them. The series has in total only 5 volumes, so it's a really short series, and it takes place in France in the times when Marie Antoinette was alive, and it's basically a take of that times but with zombies. And I read the first volume, it seemed pretty good, and as you can also see, the art is pretty great, so yeah, I basically had to buy it. And spoiler from my next haul, probably I also have volume 5 ordered, and I'm probably gonna have the whole series completed into my collection pretty soon. So yeah, excited about this. I don't see a lot of people reading this one, and if you know more about it, let me know down below, let me know what are your thoughts. Next one from this box, I got the first volume from Tista, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But yeah, anyway, I decided to get some new series into my collection and try them out, and this is one that raised up some interest from my part. This is basically about a girl, probably this one over here, who is kind of a vigilante in New York. So basically she kills mobsters and stuff like that. The police are also trying to track her down, so kind of like a Batman or something like that. Anyway, it looked interesting and I bought the first volume to try it out. Let me know if you read it and if you like it, without giving too much spoilers down below if you can. Another first volume that I got in this box was Origin by Boichi. Now, I don't know much about this series, but actually I don't need much to buy a new release that has Boichi's name on it, because I really like his art, and so far I like the series that I read from him. If you don't know Boichi, he's the one who did Rakia, who did Sunken Rock, and also did Dr. Stone, and as you can see, the art is on another level. I mean, this guy is brilliant. By the way, he actually also did some hentai in the past, and I keep saying this, but mangakas who also did some hentai usually have pretty good art. I mean, they have to know how to draw the human body. But yeah, as I said, I don't know much about this one. I was excited to see that another series from Boichi was getting released in English, and that also gives me hope that probably someday we're gonna see also Sunken Rock released in English, since I already know that it was translated in English and that they have a license for that, because I read that on, I think, the Crunchyroll app a while back. But yeah, excited about this one, probably gonna try it really soon. Let me know if you want to find out more about this one, I can do a first impression or something like that. Next from this box is Die Dark Volume 6, and this is by Q Hayashida, the same mangaka that did Dorohedoro. Now, I haven't started Die Dark yet, but I really loved Dorohedoro, and I don't expect this to be worse, honestly. Kind of feels a bit of the same thing, and the art is similar and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm always gonna pick up new volumes from this series. Hopefully soon I'll also be able to find some time to really start this series. But again, if you already read it, let me know down below, how do you feel about it? Is it better than Dorohedoro? Is it worse? I kind of heard that maybe it continues on the same universe, so that would be cool. I also got Citrus Plus Volume 5. Now, if you follow me for a while, you know that I'm a Yuri fan. I read a lot of Yuri, and Citrus was the first Yuri that I've read and seen. Basically, I started by watching the anime, and after that I got the manga. But yeah, really nice that this series has a continuation, and I'm planning to pick this up. Now we are at Volume 5, and I try to get the volumes as soon as they get out. Another one from this box is Alice in Borderland, and this is Volume 8. And damn, this series has been a blast so far. I can't wait to dive into it more. It's close to the end, and after that I heard that there's also sequel to this series, so yeah, excited to to read that as well. Hopefully we're gonna get it in print as well. Probably, since I saw a lot of people picking up this series, so it probably sells well. But let me give you a small plot. Basically, a bunch of people from Japan are being transported into another plane, another part of the world. I actually don't know yet, where they have to participate in some games that involve fitness, that involve intelligence, strategy, all of that stuff, and they basically fight for their lives there. So yeah, it's pretty cool, really interesting. It keeps you hooked because you always want to know how another game turns out to be, how who survives that game and what exactly is happening in this world and why everything is happening this way. So yeah, pretty interesting. It also has a live action adaptation that's really popular over on Netflix, and if you still need more, it's similar to Squid Games or Kaiji, Gambling Apocalypse as the overall plot, in my opinion. So yeah, if you like any one of those, you're probably gonna like this one as well. And speaking of Kaiji, Gambling Apocalypse, I got the next omnibus that's put out by Dempa. This is volume 4, and I freaking love this series. And if you're into psychological thrillers, you're gonna like this one. A lot of people don't really like the art in Kaiji. I mean, the way that the faces are drawn and all of that. I honestly got to enjoy it. It was weird at first, but I really got to appreciate the art style. And yes, it's pretty fun, pretty good. I already read Kaiji Gambling Apocalypse, but yeah, I'm happy to see that Dempa is releasing this series into English, also in a beautiful format like this. As you know, I'm always praising Dempa releases. I know that they're a little bit more expensive, but we get great quality. We get French flaps, nice black tones and all of that stuff. So yeah, really happy to get another volume from this series into my collection. Volume 5 is gonna come out soon, I think, so I'm probably gonna pre-order that as well. Another one from Dempa, since I was talking about them, is The Girl with the Sanpaku Eyes. I always keep mispronouncing this word over here, but hopefully this time I did it right. So again, French flaps. Also, another cool thing about this one is that it's in color, in full color, but it's not the comic style of full color. It's more about, I don't know, it's more similar to manga style, if that makes any sense. You know, you got a ton of shading in it. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, pretty cool series so far. It's coming out pretty slow, as all Vampire releases, but I don't mind that. I have a ton of stuff to read. Really great quality. You can feel that from the weight of the actual volume. And this one is more of a romance, high school romance series. I'm also into that kind of stuff. If you follow me, you know that already. But yeah, glad to get a new volume from this one. Now I should have until volume 4, and I think the fifth volume should come out soon or something like that. Also from Dempa, I got volume 3 from Vampers. And yeah, this is another Yuri series, and as I said in a previous haul, I heard Yuri and Vampires put together in the same series, and I just had to buy it. Initially I thought that this was a short series, only 2 volumes long, but apparently it's longer than that, so a miscalculation from my part, but I actually really don't mind it, because I read the first 2 volumes and I liked it, and I couldn't wait to read the rest. As you can see, the art is also really nice, and I can't wait to dive into this one as well. Let me know if you're reading this one. Honestly, I don't see this one in too many hauls. And the last one is Boys Abis, and this is volume 3. If you saw my recent hauls, you know that I really like this one. And yeah, it has mature content in it, and I'm not only referring to nudity. It's a really psychological series that, I don't know, it's touching on some sensitive subject over there. But yeah, over a year ago or 2 years ago, there was a lot of fuss about this series on the internet, and I started reading it online and I freaking loved it. I mean, I remember reading at that point everything that was out in one go or something like that. But as you can see, amazing covers. So far this series has really great covers, and the art in it is also really good. And I don't want to show more because I don't want to spoil anything. And now let's take a look at the figure or figures. I have multiple figures pre-ordered. But yeah, as I said before, this is from Manga Shop, a Romanian retailer, online retailer. So if you're from Romania, I mean, this is so far my place to go to buy anime figures and even anime. And they also have manga, but sadly they're a little bit more expensive. But anyway, let's see what I got here. As usual, a lot of packaging. Nothing ever got damaged from them. And damn, this looks pretty cool, so let me get it out. So yeah, it's finally here. It's my first figure that I got from the Berserk series. One of my favorite series of all time, and probably one of the favorite series for most of you guys out there. But yeah, it's Berserk, and this is Guts in the Berserk armor, and it's the large edition, so it's one of their bigger sizes. And when I say they, I'm referring to Pop-Up Parade. As you saw in other videos, I collect a lot of figures from Pop-Up Parade. They are the same guys that are behind the Nandroids, and I order stuff from them because, in my opinion, the quality price ratio is really good. I mean, these are cheap figures, cheap anime figures, but at a decent price, at an affordable price. And yeah, I can't wait to dive more into this one. If you want to see an unboxing and a closer look for this figure, let me know down below and I can do a video on it. I got another figure from their large series that they're putting out. It's one from Knights of Sidonia. If you want to see that one, you're gonna see a video linked up there in the corner and down below in the video description. But yeah, so happy to finally have something from Berserk. I mean, now I have the deluxe edition volumes, almost all of them. I'm missing two, I think. I got the single volumes. I got a volume in Japanese. I also got, let's say, a drawing, a painting that came with that Japanese volume. So yeah, probably you can see that I'm increasing my Berserk merch and collection. So yeah, pretty happy about this one. So yeah guys, that was it. This was my haul for the month of February. I know that it's not that big, but in my opinion it's pretty big. I mean, I got a lot of stuff to read, and yeah, I got some really cool stuff, quite diverse I could say, and I also managed to get a new box set and a new figure, so that's pretty cool. I really hope that you've been enjoying this video, and if you did, please leave a like. It helps a lot, these small channels on YouTube. And why not, if you didn't like it, leave a dislike. Just tell me what you thought about this video, even down below in the comment section. I always respond to the comments that I'm getting on the channel. And yeah, if you want to see more content like this and you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and turning on the notification for this channel. I'm trying to do this sort of content regularly. And if you plan to buy manga, also check out Sidefire. So far, for me, they have good prices, and you can also use the discount code JustAFreak to get some extra on your whole basket as many times as you like. hopefully it helps. I mean, it's a really expensive hobby and I'm always trying to get the best deals out of there. Probably if you're just starting collecting, you won't notice, but over time you're gonna put a lot of money into this hobby. So better deals means a better situation for you overall. But yeah, that was it. Enough of me babbling. I hope that I'm gonna see you in my next video, and until then, go read your manga. Bye bye.